I know you've just bought some more Apple, but is it time now for regular investors to be buying Apple when they could perhaps wait 3-6 months and then get in?
Well, we don't know what the market's going to bring in the future, so that's not the way we look at it, but more from the perspective of what you said is true as far as valuation relative to its growth rate, which is something that we look at that's very important. So you've got a PE of, let's say, 28, but a growth rate of like 10% of earnings growth. So that's a pretty rich premium for the company, and it's one the company deserves, but it also limits its upside to essentially its earnings growth. So we expect Apple to perform double-digit, growth because we do expect them to beat their earnings numbers over the next 4 quarters. But it's not like the stock you're going to get super wealthy on like a Tesla. And, Apple, I've ridden it the first half of my career, and I sort of plan on riding Tesla the second half, But they're very similar in a lot of ways, and now Apple being a very mature company.
Yeah, and that's an important distinction to make for someone watching at the same time. So if not Apple, what would you be encouraging the investors watching to be getting into at the same time?
Well, of course, my fund GK has Tesla and Apple as their top holding, so you get both. But we look at that as the future, and Tesla is the future, and it reminds me so much of Apple at the beginning, but it's even a better company. So, we really, at my firm and my personal beliefs are we focus on long-term growth, and what we do in America that's great is technology, and we export it throughout the world. And you look at a company like Tesla expanding throughout the world and the success they're having in China and they will have in Europe. And boy, we're in inning 2 or 3 of this incredible company's growth.
Despite all the drama that's playing out with Twitter, despite credibility issues with Elon Musk, his tweets keeping us busy day in, day out.
Well, I say thank God Steve Jobs never had Twitter, But I think it's really hard to imagine a genius like Elon Musk being normal, and people have to come to terms with it. I spent a lot of time in the music business, and I can tell you Elon is a very normal guy when you walk around LA, actually. So I think people should just get used to it. He's a little bit crazy, but he's a lot of fun.
But just quickly, in terms of the Twitter valuation, because I've got to bring it back to just the regular investor watching, is 900 too rich of an entry point, or should they just be waiting a little bit, seeing if it, perhaps buying the dips is basically what I'm suggesting?
Yeah, once again, I've been trading stocks my whole life, and trying to tell you what day is the best day to buy Tesla or Apple, it's impossible to do. So what we do is dollar cost average. So if you want to buy Tesla, you should buy some Tesla now and just don't make a huge stock commitment to it. And then, we'll buy it like every week or every month, depending on your plan, and add to your securities positions monthly is the best way to invest no matter what, and doing it over the long term. So when you have these corrections like we saw in the last quarter, which were really bad, and now these recoveries, if you don't think about it, you just buy every month, you can end up making some great purchases.
And your target on Tesla is about 1,200? Or what time horizon?
Yeah, like if Tesla hits 1,200, that would be the maximum price I think it's worth today. And so we would probably take some profits there. But, once again, Tesla is a long-term holding for us, and we expect earnings to grow substantially over the next 5 years. And so, we're long-term investors, and we like to buy low. Like we just had the opportunity, and we hope to sell high. But in general, Tesla, we think, is worth between $900 and $1,200.
Really quickly, Ross, everyone knows Apple, everyone knows Tesla. Do you have anything that perhaps people don't know all too much about?
Yeah, a stock I've been staring at all day that I love was the consumer discretionaries are coming back. And we own 2 stocks that I really, really like. One is Petco, and the other is Callaway. Callaway Golf, which is doing very, very well. Golf is exploding as a sport globally post-pandemic. And Callaway bought this company called Top Golf, which is a really, really fun way. And all the young people have taken to this as a way to get into golf, and it's really booming.
Right.
So we're super bullish on Callaway Golf.